Mining, one of the two top industries for suicide by men, and the other one, according to a report from the CDC, is construction.
Working in construction is very stressful to begin with. You have a lot of project schedules to maintain, you got client expectations.
Workplace wellness at construction sites is something being addressed by ABC New Hampshire, the Association of Builders and Contractors.
This is a very tough industry. There's also the perception of it's a macho industry. I don't talk about my feelings, and that can't be further from the truth. We have a certified grief counselor. We have someone that goes out and does trainings to help contractors and their employees understand what stressors are and how to talk about it.
Are you seeing results?
I think we are, and part of the results we've seen is the cultural shift for some of our contractors. It starts in the top, it goes all the way down and comes back up. It's everybody on staff has to be part of this.
For women, the fields of installation, maintenance, and repair see the highest suicide rates. Some of the other major industries with high suicide rates: arts, entertainment, sports, media, farming, and even fishing. Specific job factors that create suicide risks are low pay, stress, and low job security.
It's really hard to predict when and where that might happen. And so the way that we sort of think about that in suicide prevention is really equipping everyone with the ability to recognize the warning signs of suicide, have those difficult connections, difficult conversations, and connect them to resources when and where they need them.
And what else can employers or managers do? The CDC saying to identify and reduce work-related stressors, provide information sessions on mental health, and foster a work environment where colleagues feel comfortable talking about problems they are facing.
Having that conversation with people and just how's your day going and things of that nature. That makes a big difference.
In Manchester, Jamie Staten, WMUR News 9.
And know that help is out there. If you're experiencing thoughts of suicide, need to talk, you can get help by calling 988 anytime. You can also reach New Hampshire's Rapid Response Line. That number right there on your screen, 833-710-6477.